Okay, now come to the second problem. In our second problem also we have to identify the transactions are relating to which type of subsidiary books. So if the scrutiny is not mentioned to prepare particular subsidiary book, we have to assume all transactions are relating to 8 types of subsidiary book or not. So whatever may be the transactions, we have to prepare 8 subsidiary books, then we have to enter based on transaction into our subsidiary book. And come to the second problem, enter the following transactions in purchase book. Clearly the scrutiny is mentioned to prepare particular purchase book only. So we have to identify all transactions which are relating to purchase book or not, and we have to give a cross mark which are not entering into our purchase book. And 2019 February 1st, purchase goods from Sanchay. Here goods are purchased from Sanchay, but the cash word is not there, so we have to identify into our purchase book. Is it clear, ma? Once again I am repeating, if the purchase transaction is based on credit base or credit base name of the person, those transactions only we have to enter. If the purchase transaction is having any cash word, those transactions we don't want to enter into our purchase book. Here name of the purchase transaction is there, so we are giving a mark to enter. And come to the next second one, goods purchased from Swati. Goods purchased from Swati. Goods purchased from Swati. Again we have to remember once again, because of a small indication we will take a mistake. Here there is no cash word. Swati is the name of the person. So this transaction is also converting into purchase book. And come to the third one, bought goods for cash. Bought is nothing but purchase. Bought goods for cash. Here there is no name of the person. Here we have cash word. So this transaction is not coming into our purchase book. And come to the next one, purchase motor. Here purchase motor, there is no name of the person as well as cash word. So this transaction is also not coming into our purchase book. And come to the next one, purchase goods from Sri Lanka 5,000, trade discount 10%. Means purchase goods from Sri Lanka. This is the name of the person, so we have to consider this, as well as subtract this trade discount from total worth of 5,000. That's the most important. Once again I am repeating the problem. Purchase goods from Sanchay. This is the name of the purchase transaction, so this is converting into our purchase book. Goods purchased from Swati is also a name of the purchase transaction. This is also converting into our purchase book. Bought goods for cash. This is the cash based purchase transaction. This is not entering into our purchase book. Purchase machinery. There is no name of the person and there is no cash payment. So this transaction is also we don't want to consider. And come to the last one. Purchase goods from Swati 5,000, allowing trade discount 10%. Here there is no cash word, as well as a name of the person is indicated. So we have to convert this transaction after subtracting 10% discount. Then come to the pro forma. Date column, take the year and month, date. First transaction we are considering purchase from Sanjana, worth is 1,000. And come to the next second one. Purchase from Swati 2,000. Third one is not considered. Fourth one is also not considered. And fifth one, purchase from Sri Lanka 5,000 minus trade discount at the rate of 10%. 5,000 into 10 divided by 100. 0 0 cancel, 0 0 cancel. 1 1 is 1. 500 into 1, 500. 5,000 minus 500, 4,500. So all transactions are considered with exception values. After that, totalize the problem. 3, 7,500. Then total of
purchase book.
This is the problem. After the solvation, again we have to see all transactions are particularly identified or not. This is the important problem, as well as trade discount is also most important, and the purchase motor car is like not mentioned in name and cash is also important.